Right, but instead of playing the defendant all the time, the problem with being defendant all the time is you're just empowering the government prosecutors to feel that they can compel a performance from you. And I'm just saying, wait a second, buddy, you're my public servant, right? I'm the man here. You're the public servant. Why in God's holy green earth do you think that you have the right to ask me anything? You have no rights. You have duties, obligations, responsibility. I'm a man. I have rights. You don't. You work for me. So if you got a legitimate claim, if you got a valid cause of action, you got the wrong, you think it's speeding. Now, where's the corpus delicti? Where's the harmed party? Where's the injured man? There ain't one, then I'm going home. And that's it, I'm done. How many elements of a valid cause of action? 2. The wrong and the injured person. Who's the injured person? Nobody. If there is an injured person, which is not a harmed person, is there an injured person? Then give me the bill and I'll pay the debt. If not, I'm going home. You work for me. I make this stuff so quick and simple, it's scary. I mean, I love you guys.
And that has worked from defendant to turning it around like that in the arraignment.
And a heartbeat. Why bother? I mean, you guys love it, man. You guys just love, I love
But then in the arraignment, the cop's not there.
What arraignment? In the arraignment, you seen what I did with Gordon Hall. Poor Gordon Hall tried to be the arraignment judge. And all I went in there and say, I'm here, I'm a man, I'm here to settle any debt. Is there a claim before this court? Yes and no. It's like, this is not a claim, this is a complaint. A claim would be the wrong, that's fine, I spent, but where's the injured party? So I could compensate the harm of the wrong. I can compensate the injured party, and I can be on my way. Are you telling me there is no injured party? Then you don't have a valid claim. You do not have a valid cause of action. I wish to be discharged.
So you've done that in New York?
Do it every freaking way. My rap sheet hits the floor and rolls. Some black guy from St. Louis.
Have you ever done that in California? In this corrupt state called California?
Okay, everybody.
Because I did that back in 1999, and they lied and arrested me.
Everybody tells me it's so freaking corrupt, and I gave people's kids back with them in 2 sentences or less. And you don't think it's hard to get children back? And I could do it in 2 sentences, and everybody goes home. They're not as corrupt as you think they are. If you know what you're doing, and you walk into the court and you act like a man, they will bow down. You just don't know how to act.
Well, you know what they did to me? Did you sit there about the claim? I asked about the claim. I asked about the corporate lifestyle, the damage party.
About the claim. You don't ask about a claim. You make your argument crystal clear. If there is a man here that I've caused harm or wrong to, let him make himself known.
I asked that back in 1999.
Okay.
You know what they did? They said, please sit down.
That's right, because you didn't put it in writing.
And I didn't know what I was doing.
That's right.
I did something else previously. And then when I went in there, what they did, they left me till last.
Okay.
And then they lied on the paper to arrest me.
Okay. Is there a reason why you didn't use a piece of paper to place your answer properly before the court?
Because they had chains around me.
Okay, that's what I said to Gordon Hall one more time, and I'll tell you one more time. Watch the trial of the regicides. They beat this attorney mercilessly for weeks on end. You better believe when he walked into that court, he was beaten bloody. And the first thing he said, I require leave of paper, pen, and ink so I can properly answer this court. Now, I don't know how many times I have to tell you people this, to shut your mouth, to go into the court and put that in writing. Because I'm telling you, when I came here to British Columbia, when I came here to Canada, I was put on trial 2 days after I got into this country. And the worst thing that they said, after all the shows that I said, when the RCMP took the stand, they said the most powerful thing that Karl's telling people to do is to shut their mouths in open court and put everything in writing. Do not answer anybody in the court. Make sure you put it in writing so there's no miscommunication between you and the court. And the judge was like, okay, that sounds like a pretty damn good idea. I don't want to hear these free men babbling off for hours anyway. You know what? Karl's, that sounds great.
It sounds like you've never been on the Riverside, California court.
Okay, sir, let me tell you, I was put on trial here in Canada to be deported, to being a terrorist, an enemy of the state, okay? Now, I'm not talking about some funky traffic ticket in Riverside, okay? I was put on trial here a couple of days after I got here, and they said, that's lovely. They can't find anything wrong with my game, or I would not be sitting in Canada right now. I would have been deported. Okay? So I think I know what I'm doing. But thank you for, it's great that, you're out there slugging it and you're trying it. But like you said, there was 1999 and you know what the hell you're doing. So hopefully now you're listening to my stuff and you're doing it in 2 sentences or less on paper, in writing, and keeping your mouth closed in court, because it's not your court. It's their court. Watch Alice in Wonderland. No matter how good Alice played the game of croquet, the queen changed the rules. She lied, she stole, she cheated, and it was totally kosher because it's her court. She can do whatever the hell she wants. And you people don't like what they're doing, you know what you need to do? Establish your own court, make your own case, and file them as the defendant. And you be the prosecutor. And see how they like